Namaste my fellow strikers, Holy Materia here, back with another Shinobi Striker video. Today we're going to be breaking down the new Sasori DLC from the newest dev letter, but before we get into it, be sure to Shinobi strike that like button and subscribe for more content. Alright, let's get right into it. Okay, so thankfully there was nothing to worry about. They did make a new dev letter, but right now it's only on the Japanese version of the website. So it says Scorpion joins the battle, and I'm going to be reading this from like the Google translated website since this is only on the Japanese site. So some of the translations might not be exactly right, but we get the basic idea of everything. He is a secret ninja from the Sand Village and a member of the criminal group Akatsuki, a genius puppet master known as Scorpion of the Red Sand. And he uses human puppets made from human beings to defeat the third Kazekage and transform them into a human puppet. He has the ability to put a stop to it. I don't know what they mean by that. That must be a mistranslation. But he also has an artistic side and believes that eternal beauty is art. In Shinobi Striker, he controls a puppet of the third Kazekage and participates as a range type who can freely control the battlefield. So let's explain more about the details of the genius puppet master. Sasori controls the puppet of the third Kazekage and specializes in Ninjutsu using magnetism and attacks and sabotage using poisons planted in the puppets and iron sand. Attacks using the puppets can have a multifaceted and wide-ranging effect, and all ninjutsu are imbued with poison, so even a small attack can cause great suffering to the enemy. Even within the development team, we had been saying scorpions are difficult, but we'd like to make them someday. I don't know if that should say like puppets are difficult. I don't know exactly what they mean by that. And it says so we put a lot of energy into implementing them. In particular, we paid attention to the production when we won the survival exercise. So I guess they really worked hard on this little animation right here. I mean, it looks okay, I guess. So that was it. We'll introduce the details of the first ninjutsu. So it says Senju Sobu, but it'll definitely be called something else in English. It says it is a technique in which a puppet is manipulated and extended arm by arm to attack the opponent. When activated, the puppet will be able to be controlled freely and will move forward automatically. Which I don't understand, like if it can be controlled freely and it moves forward automatically, I don't get how it's freely controlled. But then it says when locked on, it moves in the direction of the locked on enemy, and when ready to lock on, so like not locked on but maybe somebody's target is pink or something, it moves forward in the direction the camera is facing. After that, by inputting additional command, the puppet's arm will attack, giving damage and poison effects to the hit target and reducing the amount of health recovered. So there's a note here. It says the amount of physical strength recovered reduction effect is a condition in which the amount of recovery obtained for yourself and your allies, ninja tools, and ninjutsu decreases while this effect is applied. And the dev letter will go into more detail about this the new way that they're doing the reduction and healing, but we'll talk about that in the next video because this was going to be long enough just breaking down Sasori. But there's a whole bunch of stuff going on. This is a big update and a big dev letter like always, so we'll break it into two parts. But then it says puppets can be manipulated freely by themselves so they can be used to control enemies. Attacks against unsuspecting enemies such as attacks from above are effective. Jump into the pocket and disrupt the enemy's formation. I guess it just means like jump into the fray maybe or something like that. But yeah, keep saying that you can control them freely. From what we can see in the little video here, you can't really control them too freely, but maybe we're not seeing everything in this video, so maybe you can't actually like move around with it. So the next jutsu is the iron sand. It says it is a technique that attacks by repelling iron sand blocks that have opposing magnetic fields and spreading them out like thorns. When activated, it fires a lump of sand and creates a lump of iron sand above the point where it lands. By entering additional input, the thorns will spread downward with an iron sand block and attack over a wide area, giving damage and poison effects to the hit targets, as well as a reduction effect on the amount of physical strength recovered. It says physical strength, but they mean like healing. Since it is capable of attacking a wide range, it exhibits excellent performance in fights involving objects such as battles for positions and melees. So like objective-based stuff. Also, the damage of the spreading thorns increases when you are in the center of the thorns, so you can make it more effective by involving many enemies and using it so that the center hits the enemy. So Yeah, it looks like it has diminishing returns as it spreads out from the center of this attack. So this looks like it'll be great on base, especially, and maybe also for defending flags and stuff. So the secret technique is red secret technique, or maybe red sand or something, but it says, and then 100 puppets. The translations aren't really right, but it says it is a secret technique that allows you to connect your own core with countless puppets and control 100 puppets at will. When activated, it attacks by bringing the puppets together and charging at the opponent in succession, giving damage and poison effects to the hit target, as well as reduction effect on the amount of health recovered. The puppets are ejected continuously and can attack the target continuously. It says with Ninjutsu poison, you can definitely reduce the enemy's physical strength and corner them. So yeah, this move doesn't look as cool as I thought it did, or I thought it would, but hopefully it's still like powerful, I guess. But once like they start charging, the puppets just basically disappear and do each other. But yeah, we'll see how this works in the game. And then also the weapon, so also the combo used by Sasori is a special performance performed by controlling the third Kazekage. So it says this weapon can be used by your own avatar ninja. You can purchase it and then obtain it from the rewards. But I don't know, man. We can't see everything that this can do. But as far as what it looks like, it's basically just any other weapon. It doesn't look like you can extend the puppet away from you or anything like that. We'll see for sure when it comes out. But from what it looks like here, it's just basically the length of a sword. You just have the puppet in front of you instead of a sword. So yeah, this doesn't look as hype as I was hoping. This DLC is exactly what I expected, and not what I was hoping for. Basically, the puppets are just some ninjutsu, and you don't control them like how you do in a Ninja Storm, which is really unfortunate, but it's not unexpected at all. So then the rest of it is just saying like, yeah, try this for free and then buy it and everything like that. But yeah, then it goes into the balancing patches. We'll talk about that in a separate video because this one will get too long because there's a bunch of stuff going on with that. And it has like talks about the balancing patches and even just like quality of life updates and stuff, but that'll be in the next video. Yeah, but we'll have to see how this DLC works when we actually get it. From what I see in these little videos, it doesn't look as good as I was hoping, but I've never been really a Sasori fan or a Puppet Master fan. I was just hoping that you could fight with the puppets from a distance, but we'll see how it actually works. But yeah, the update as a whole looks like it's going to be dope. The new map looks incredible, and yeah, there's some welcome changes that we'll talk about in the balancing patch and everything. Or not in the balancing patch, but just the quality of life stuff. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to Shinobi strike that like button and subscribe for more content. I'll see you guys in the next one. Everybody stay safe out there. Peace and love.